The final was about Clive Lloyd's century and Keith Boyce's all-round effort, with Gary Gilmore's 5-4 after a 6-4 in the semi-final against England going down as one of the great performances in a losing cause. The pictures on the Lord's balcony were identical 4 years later when Clive Lloyd held aloft the trophy again. Viv Richards and Collis King did all the scoring, and then, with Joel Garner ruling the roost, England were out of the game well before the end. West Indies were on track for a hat-trick but for the pack of Indian all-rounders playing out of their skins in 1983. It was a low-scoring final, and Mohinder Amarnath played the key role as Kapil Dev replaced Lloyd on the balcony. The World Cup moved to the subcontinent, and the favourites India and Pakistan were knocked out in the semi-finals. England were well placed to win the final, but Mike Gatting's ill-advised reverse sweep swung the pendulum in Australia's favour. Imran Khan, the legendary captain, Javed Miandad, his rival cum partner, and a bunch of youngsters on their first steps towards greatness. That was Pakistan, and with Wasim Akram the standout star, they won out of nowhere. The subcontinent again, and Sanat Jayasuriya and Ramesh Kaluwitharana revolutionized top-order batting with their over-the-top hitting. The man who made the trophy go to Sri Lanka in the end, however, was Aravinda de Silva. Australia had struggled to reach the final, but once there, Pakistan had no chance in the big final of the 1999 edition. Shane Warne came to the party to bowl Pakistan out cheaply, and then it was just a matter of knocking the runs off. By 2003, there was no doubt which the best team in the world was. India were good, but just not good enough, and Ricky Ponting's rollicking century left India clutching at straws by the halfway stage. The match was over before India batted. If it was Ponting in 2003, it was Adam Gilchrist in 2007. Australia, still the best team, by some distance, and once Gilchrist was done strutting his stuff, Sri Lanka had no chance, rain and poor playing conditions dimming their chances further. The World Cup moved back to the subcontinent in 2011, and Sachin Tendulkar's farewell World Cup was India's, all the way. Yuvraj Singh was the star of the tournament, but the final belonged to Gautam Gambhir and eventually MS Dhoni.